Namaste programs, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Let's try and embarrass ourselves some more with some landing challenges. We've got the strong wind ones to do, so let's see what that's about. Donegal, Ireland. In the northwest corner of Ireland, in the townland of Carrickfinn, Donegal Airport is a single runway airfield situated on the spectacular Wild Atlantic Way. While this coastal position blesses the region with some of the island's most beautiful scenery, direct exposures to the Atlantic also bring sweeping winds from across the ocean. Give her a go. Let's give her a go. Or to be sure. My apologies to anyone who's Irish for that stereotypical comment. 79 knots. How is this a crosswind? 215, 23 knots. That's this way. It's a massive headwind. Make landing easy. He said before finding out that that's not true. Donegal, let's go. Hello, where is the airport? Where is airport, please? Yeah, it's definitely windy. Definitely windy. Let's get our gear down. Let's get our flaps down. Power down a bit more as well. Got us going a bit fast. Is that the runway over there in the fog? Could be. We're a fair way away then. I'm guessing it's that bright spot in the fog. Could it be? Is it? Yeah, that's... I think it is. I think it is, yes. Look at this window. Need more power. Need more power. Even more power. I'm coming in way too short. Hello, Donegal. Aren't you lovely in the rain and the fog? This wind, though. You can't land in this. Where's the ground effect? Shouldn't still be this windy this close to the ground. Definitely need to be slowing down. In fact, we can probably go to idle. Bit of power. Bit of power to get us to land on the runway properly. There we go. Now idle. Ground effect has kicked in. Bit of rudder to try and go straight. There we go. Get an achievement for wind speeds in excess of 15 knots. And didn't quite land where we should have, but hey, we landed pretty well. If you want my opinion, not too bad. Not too bad. Not gonna complain, we did it. And now we have Funchal in Portugal. Located in Santa Cruz in the Portuguese archipelago of Madeira, Cristiano Ronaldo Madeira International Airport is a marvel of structural engineering with its runway perched on a foreland jutting out to the sea. It is also considered one of the most peculiarly perilous airports in the world due to its extreme positioning, and that says nothing of the added challenge when severe offshore winds rise up. Okay, now here's my question. If it's known to be a difficult place to land, why did they put a runway there? 25 knots, 30 degrees is a strong crosswind. 25 knots. If we're in a Cessna, we wouldn't be allowed to land. If it was a crosswind. If it's a headwind, yeah, okay. Madeira, let's go. We're in a big plane. Airliner, let's go 140. That's the speed we're meant to have. Figure out where the runway is. It's over there. Our gear aren't down, of course, that's normal. Don't know why they do that, but hey. Look at this pretty little area. Hello, Portugal. I don't think I've actually flown here in this game. Any Portugal whatsoever. I have seen a fair bit of you in GeoGuessr though. As I've been trying to learn more geography. These airliners just sort of fly themselves. It's just little adjustments. There we go. Auto thrust getting confused. It is so windy. I mean, well, look at the speed differences here because of the wind. Wow. This is gonna be interesting. Come on, auto thrust. Our lives are in your hands. Very important, dude. Our lives are in your hands. Look at this little hotel on the water here. Aren't you pretty? Little bridge over a creek. There's water everywhere. What's going on? Flooding. Flooding in Madeira. Right, enough sightseeing. We've got to land this plane somehow. Can I even use... There's such a crosswind, I don't even think I'll be able to use the screw technique. Line up our screw. No, we need more height. Come on, we don't need to be dropping that much, it's just where the hill's below us. How close are we? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Come on, plane, what are you doing? Thrust. 140, 140, not 130, not 160, 140 auto thrust. Trying to get us killed here. Can't handle the breeze. Just a little breeze, a tiny little breeze. It's a calm air. Enough complaining. Alright, now we're looking a little bit better. Nearly landed on someone's roof. 400. Okay. Again, ground effect is coming into effect. A little bit better on the wind here. Not quite as choppy. Let's do some flaring. Let's go to idle. Gonna be a bit light. We're gonna be a bit late. Bit of rudder. Landed there. Look at that. Not too bad. Getting used to these airliners at last. Landed it a bit further down the runway than it wanted me to, but hey. We've got plenty of runway to work with here and a wind to contend with. I'm not gonna complain. Sure, if I did this 1,000 times, I'd do better. Hey, we cracked top 20,000. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. All right, next. In Gibraltar, United Kingdom. Gibraltar International Airport is a civilian airfield serving the British Overseas Territory of Gibraltar, situated on the border with Spain. As strong crosswinds whip across the Bay of Algeciras and around the Rock of Gibraltar, pilots can expect abnormal gusts, turbulence, and wind shear to spike the difficulty of landing there. We're in a 320 again, the old Airbus, the old 140. Oh, it's 150 today. And we've got to head towards this, whatever this is, sea break here, and come in like that. Okay. Alright. I'll allow it. Alright, okay, cool, 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 cool. We'll stay at 160 for the time being until we can start, and then we start our turn, we'll start slowing down a bit. For now, we'll just enjoy Gibraltar. Hello, never been here before either. Lovely to meet you. Looking lovely here in the dusk. All light. Can't see the runway yet. What even is this? I guess it's a dock for repairing boats and things. Where is this runway though? Can't hear the wind. You can hear the wind. Can't hear it from in here though. Much better. Not seeing exactly. I guess that's the runway there. A couple of green lights I can sort of see. I think it's time to slow ourselves down a bit. There you go, auto thrust. Your orders have been given. I think that's the runway there. How short is this runway for an airliner? Come on. I am literally not touching the control thing. It's the wind is taking me round to face the runway properly. Okay, we need a bit of height actually. We're dropping way too quickly. Got our gears down, we got our flaps down. Let's try and get our direction and what correct.
1,000.
Is that the Rock of Gibraltar there? I don't know. Yeah, come on. Climb a little bit, please.
400.
What are you doing, plane? What are you doing? Come on, give me some thrust. Give me some actual thrust, auto thrust. You are useless, auto thrust. There we go, that's better. Try and float her on in here. Try not to hit the... Whoa, look how close all these buildings are. Why have you built your buildings so close to an airport? You people are crazy. Why have they built an airport in this particular location as well? It's kind of madness. Alright, we are way too high. Come on, plane. Down we go.
300. 200.
I'm going to idle already.
60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
We bounced. We bounced. Come on, plane. Down you go. There we go. Not too bad. Not too bad. I've definitely done worse. Let's not kid ourselves. The previous episode of this was 4 of the worst landings anyone's ever seen. But they were landings, and we walked away from them. That's the important thing. Alright, not too bad. Yeah, a little bit off on center. Not too bad on landing precision. And, well, I don't know how we got a good landing smoothness, given that I bounced. But hey, next! And we've got Innsbruck, Austria. That's not an Austrian accent, by the way. I probably should have done Schwarzenegger. That's Austrian. Nestled high in the Austrian Alps, Innsbruck is a seasonally busy international airport primarily serving the ski and alpine industry. Due to its location in a deep mountain valley, the approach and descent process is a complicated and demanding one, made even more difficult by vicious winds and currents born from imposing mountain terrain. And we're in a 747. This won't go well. This will not go well. 140 knots. Gigantic aircraft, lots of wind, mountains, houses to hit. What could possibly go right? Innsbruck, let's go. Alright, where is the plane? Why are you dropping out of the sky? Come on, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's get our gear down. Man, these planes are like flying a whale. Okay, why don't I have auto thrust on? How do I turn auto thrust on? Flight director's on. Does this plane not have auto thrust? Where would it be? Where would it be, game? Game, where would auto thrust be? Not good, not good. Why don't you just have it on by default? I don't know where it is. We're just gonna have to manage this shit ourselves. That's all there is to it. I don't know where the button is for auto thrust. Maybe there isn't one. Maybe the 747s don't do auto thrust. Hello, Innsbruck. I will try not to land on you. I will try to land on your, in your airport. Look at this town. Isn't it amazing? Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, enough sightseeing. We've got a plane to land. Let's try and get our bearings a bit. No, more power. More power. Coming in a bit low. A bit steep is the word I'm looking for. Yeah, okay, cool. This won't go well. Strap in. Strap in. We've basically got the dude from Flying High, from Airplane, landing the aircraft here. Striker. Where's the autopilot?
200.
Start flaring. Let's go to idle.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Oh wow, the rudder on this thing is crazy. Put the brakes on. Get the brakes on. In fact, we haven't done too badly for not having auto thrust. We've had to do it the old-fashioned way, just managing our speed ourselves, like peons, like plebeians, like peasants, like barbarians. Come on, there we go. Not too bad. Didn't crack 20,000, but hey, don't know where the auto thrust is on that aircraft, but don't really care. We landed it. That's Innsbruck done. Alright, that was much. This episode, look, let's face it, a lot better than last episode. All those landings were reasonable. They may not have been good, but they were reasonable. I'll take that. So, if you had fun, click like. If you're seething and grinding your teeth right now, feel free to press dislike. Subscribe either way, just so that you can, you know, enjoy my content or see that my content, if that's what you'd like to do. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you all. Au revoir. Goodbye.